Good morning, my dear children. Welcome all of you to this economics class. Today, we'll discuss about the topic price, elasticity and supply, which is in the chapter producers, behavior and supply. So children, we have discussed already about the what demand and its elasticities as well as related laws, etc. So today we will discuss the next market force, that is supply. So children, you would have heard about the supply of different commodities. So in simple language, supply refers to the quantity of commodities that the suppliers are willing to supply in a market at a given price is known as what? Supply. This is in simple manner. So today we'll discuss its different changes happens to that quantities related to its prices. So in supply in general refers to the quantity of the commodities willing to supply in a market by the suppliers in a given period of time. That is actually what is supply refers to. And elasticity of supply means the changes happens to the supply. And we know that what are the factors which determines the changes in the supply of the commodities. The supply entirely depends upon the prices of that commodities. And let me tell you, there is a positive relationship between the quantity supplied as well as the price. If the price is more, the suppliers are willing to supply the commodities in a market. Whereas if the price is less, the suppliers are reluctant to supply their commodities in the market. Because we know that, yes, always they aims to maximize their profit in the business. So if we sell the commodities at a low prices, they have to incur losses for their commodities. So here we can say the elasticity of the supply. The price elasticity of supply measures the relationship between the change in the quantity supplied and a change in the prices. Here price elasticity of supply, that is PES. What it measures? The relationship between the change in the quantity supplied and a change in the prices. And here when supply is elastic, producers can increase production without a rise in cost or a time delay. That is, if I can change my supply in the market, I can increase my production and I can increase the products without a rise in the cost or a delay. Whereas if I cannot increase my supply or when supply is inelastic, firms actually they find it very hard to change their production levels in a given time period. So that is actually the elasticity of the supply measures. Elasticity of the supply measures the relationship between the change in the quantity supplied and the changes in the prices. And I told you what, there is a positive relationship between the price and the quantity supplied in the market. And if I can increase my supply, according to that I can increase my production, and without any other, yes, increases in the cost or a delay or time delay, I can just supply my products in the market. But whereas if I cannot increase my supply, it will be very tough to increase my production levels in a given time period. So children, this is actually what is supply and what is elasticity of supply means. And in my next module, I will explain about the different coefficients of the elasticity, price elasticity of supply. So I hope the explanation related to this definition of the elasticity of supply as well as the supply is clear for you. Thank you children for watching this video.